Aren't stars just so beautiful? All stars are giant balls of incredibly hot gas, giving off huge amounts of light and energy. But did you know, when we look up at the night sky, the light from these stars travels huge distances to get to us? How long ago did the light leave the star and begin travelling to us? And how do you know? When we look up at the night sky, some stars look bigger than others, and some look brighter than others. What would a star look like if we were right up close to it? Well, we already know. Have a look. What's this? It's the sun, of course. The sun is itself a star, the closest one to the Earth, and its brightness provides our daytime light. But that light takes time to get here. It's not instant like switching on a lamp. The light shining from the sun takes a little bit of time to reach us. The distance from the Earth to the sun is 150 million kilometers. Remember we said that the sun's light takes time to reach us? It travels towards us at a speed of 300,000 kilometers per second. Altogether, that journey takes 8 minutes. That means on Earth, we don't see the light from the sun until 8 minutes after it leaves. The nearest star to the Earth is the Sun. The nearest one after that is an even longer distance away. Do you know what it's called? Its name is Proxima Centauri. And how far do you think is the Earth from Proxima Centauri? What do you think? 40 million kilometers? Nope. 40 billion kilometers? It's even further away than that. It's actually 40 trillion kilometers away. An incredible distance. Another way to say that is that it's 4.3 light years away. We'll explain soon what a light year is. Just look at all of these stars. So many of them in this area of space. And here's Proxima Centauri. So what does a light year mean? It's a unit of distance that light travels in space. And we know how long it is because we've measured it. Let's say light is travelling towards us from a point 1 light year away. It hasn't yet reached us, so we can't yet see it. In 1 year, the light travels a distance of 9 trillion kilometres before arriving, and then we can see it. We call this distance a light year. For Proxima Centauri, the huge distance the light travels to get to us is actually 4.3 light years away, more than 4 times the length of a light year. So that means we have to wait more than 4 years for the light from Proxima Centauri to get here so we can see it. Now let's talk about some other stars. This one is called the North Star. Remember we talked about Proxima Centauri and how it was 4 light years away. Well, the North Star is even further away. If you can imagine this, it's 320 light years away from us. What do you think was happening in Irish history 320 years ago? Well, England had just completed its conquest of Ireland. So can you imagine that it was 320 years ago that light left the North Star, began travelling to us, and we can only see it now? Back in the 19th century, an incredible deaf female astronomer came up with the idea of measuring distances between stars in the night sky. Her name was Henrietta Swan Leavitt, who became deaf at the age of 17. She was working as a volunteer astronomer in the Harvard College Observatory. Her job was to take photographs of the night sky and to record all the stars that could be seen in them. When comparing photographs of the same stars on different nights, she noticed a pattern emerging. Some of the stars shone more brightly on certain nights than others. These detailed astronomical observations and measurements allowed Leavitt to figure out a way to accurately measure the true brightness of stars. Leavitt's discovery had a huge impact on the field of astronomy. However, she died quite young, at the age of 53, and without getting much recognition for her work. See this behind me? On a clear night, you can just about see a group of stars in a spiral shape. This is the Andromeda Galaxy. And how many light years away do you think it is from us? Have a think. It's an unbelievable 2.5 million light years away. What was happening in Ireland 2.5 million years ago? Well, it was the beginning of an ice age here. All that time, from then to now, 2.5 million years later, Andromeda's light has arrived here on Earth, and we can finally see it as it was then. Remember I mentioned at the beginning how far away the stars were and how long it took for them to reach us? And I also told you that we now know exactly how long ago and how far away. And now I hope you all know too.